Honor choir is a select group of students that learn some very difficult, challenging music, and they are conducted by a special guest conductor. In order to be in the honor choir, students are chosen first by their music teacher. They are chosen on their talents, their abilities to sing, to stay in pitch, to be receptive to music, and also on their behavior, if they are an attentive, well-focused student. We chose to do honor choir here in Marion County to give all students who seem to have more of an aptitude and more of an interest in music the opportunity to be in a select choir, because that is usually something that's reserved for children who take lessons, who have maybe parents that are very musically inclined. And we wanted to make it so that all children who are interested and have that talent could be involved in a select choir. The choir itself, because the music is more difficult, the child needs to be able to focus longer. They need to be able to stay disciplined and practice. I know that in music classes themselves, we do address math skills, especially fractions, other math skills, reading, because they have to keep up with the music. So the fluency is right there. You're being pushed along by the music. They're following the notes and the music with their fingers so that they can find their way. We're teaching them social skills where we take turns. We walk in a circle, we walk in a line, we walk in a square. We're moving to the music. We're involved. There's no sitting on the sidelines. Everybody jumps in. Parents have said, my child comes out of choir, they are happy, they are singing, they are involved in something else. They're not tuned in to social media. They are the media. It's coming from them.
It doesn't matter if you're not going wrong. Sing. Just clap your hands and stomp your feet and sing it. Oh, oh, oh.
I love to see children smile when they're doing music. I want them to be happy every time they come in this room. And when they're enjoying themselves and participating, singing and dancing and playing instruments, there's no better job in the world than watching children just enjoy themselves but still be learning all the different factors involved in making music. And they're excited. And I have to say the same anytime you have a performing group. Watching them perform, seeing them go through the process of learning the music and then performing it, which is two entirely different categories, it is so rewarding. It's why we do this.
This year's Honor Choir is February 28th at 6:30 p.m. at the Riley Arts Center.
What they teach them on the surface, it looks like they're teaching them singing, dancing. They teach them songwriting, how to perform. They do the tech aspect of it. But underneath, they're really teaching confidence. There's a lot of kids out there right now that are doing something they've really wanted to do forever, and they're out there doing it. And the encouragement that happens over the 3 days is out of control. I mean, they're just amazing. And actually the one-on-one working that they do with the kids is amazing. Kids are up on the stage. If you knew them, you'd know, wow, I can't believe those kids are doing that. So, and they look like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
Our tours are put together through schools like this. So we don't advertise a lot. We don't go out to communities and be like, bring us here. All of our Young Americans, all of our workshops come about because somebody saw us and they said, I want this program here. I want them to come to this school. Or we have past Young Americans who said, I want my school to experience this workshop, just like here with Dean. So that's all of our advertising is word of mouth. So the only way that we go anywhere is if someone really passionate asks us to go there. I think the message is that music and the arts can be so influential in everyday life, and that there is nothing that can stop people from doing what they love to do. And I think that music helps express that. And I think it helps, this program helps to bring confidence to kids to do whatever they want, even if it's not music, even if it's math, or even if it's art or something. This just gives them the opportunity to try new things and to be confident in those new things.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Adam M. Nicola,
I, Adam M. Nicola,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
and the Uniform Code
of Military Justice.
of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Hoorah!
There you go.
Well, this is actually the first time I've ever seen a re-enlistment ceremony, and so I thought it was very formal. You know, they went and did what they had to do to get them to re-enlist him, and so I thought it was very interesting to watch that. It made me honestly want to, you know, be in his position to actually re-enlist, to make people see me differently, to see that it's actually a really big honor to be there.
Lacrosse is not popular in Florida until recently. A lot of people don't know about the sport. It's a northern sport. It's a Yankee sport, if you want to call it. The Native Americans are the ones that introduced us to it. Once kids see it, they usually fall in love with it. I've only had maybe a handful of kids in my 9 years of coaching that have come out and tried clinics and said, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm not going to play. Everybody falls in love with it because it's a mix of so many other sports, but at the same time, it's an original sport. It is the original American sport.
I started because it was something different to do. You know, it's not the same old thing that you see from everyone else. And it's like when you say you're a lacrosse player, some people are like, you know, what is that? Like down here, they don't know what it is yet. It's cool to do something different, and you know, it's really fun. It's like football, basketball, you know, everything mixed into one.
You're going to see basically, for a rough estimate, hockey through the air. The ball flying through the air, 1 point of goal. You're going to be shocked by the different dodges and moves. The athletes for lacrosse tend to be a little bit smaller, but they're faster. They're able to cut back and forth. You're going to see some hitting. People aren't used to seeing these poles in someone's hand. They're actually getting hit with the poles. It's called the greatest show on 2 feet for a reason. It's a lot of fun.
After years of pushing for it, Forest finally gets to field the district's first official high school lacrosse teams.
The kids have been wanting this for a long time coming. We've been battling as a club to try and break into high school for the last 8 years. We've been fortunate enough where Ocala Lacrosse has been able to help donate some of the goals, to help take some of the cost off of us. But it's a little nerve-wracking. You know, a lot of pressure, but we're very excited about it.
It's really exciting because you know, it's like not many schools get to do this, and we're like the first school in our area that gets to do this, and just like working so hard. And like I know the club's been working so hard to get into schools for so long, and it's like to be the first person, especially being a senior, being like my first year in school, it's like really exciting. It's like really awesome.
It's something special. I mean, nobody I know has been first for playing sports in high school, so it's something special for us. It's a blessing. It's crazy it's finally come. I've been looking forward to this since I was in 7th grade.
Ocala Lacrosse Club has been going strong since about 2010. We have majorly about 90% of each team, the boys and the girls, have always been from Forest. So the lacrosse roots have been in Forest for a long time now.
Those roots are finally producing fruit. The boys open at home tonight at 7 against Wesley Chapel, and then host the county's only other lacrosse team, Trinity Catholic, Friday night. The girls play at Eastside and Gainesville Thursday and Friday before their first home game next Tuesday against Buchholz at 5:30, part of a doubleheader with the boys.